about much. Some people have asked me about my skincare routine before, so I'm just gonna go over it real quick. Right now, I just use the sunscreen lotion I got from Korea last year. It's from Ideal for Men. I also use this eye thing, but it really doesn't do anything, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. I tried some other stuff before in the past, like vitamin C, but I don't feel like it really did anything for me, so all I do now is wash my face with water, put on the sunscreen lotion, and that's it. I also got this knit blanket from Quince, which I also really like. So I'm headed to the shuttle right now. My office was recently relocated to Bellevue, so I pretty much take the shuttle every day. Otherwise, taking the bus would take like over an hour to get there. I think with the shuttle, it's more like half an hour-ish. Today is part of a recurring minimal meeting week for my org, which means we're encouraged to cancel all non-urgent meetings. I really appreciate this because it gives me extra focus time. I think minimizing time spent in meetings is crucial for effective time management, which is why I focus heavily on detailed documentation and task tracking. This approach helps to limit the need for synchronous discussions, which frees up time for other essential tasks. While we're on the topic of documentation and task tracking, let me introduce today's sponsor, ClickUp, a tool that you can use to stay on top of your projects and tasks. ClickUp is a productivity app designed to streamline your workflow and bring all of your tasks, docs, and conversations into one place. You can create folders for all of your projects, drag and drop checklist boards, collaborate with partners, set recurring reminders, track your time on various tasks, manage calendars, and more. Lately, I've been using ClickUp to manage a side project and organize content ideas, like with this video. My favorite thing about ClickUp is that it combines the features of multiple apps into one cohesive experience. For me personally, ClickUp replaces the need for things like a collaborative docs app, a task tracker app, and more. It's super easy and totally free to sign up, so if you're looking to boost your productivity, I recommend giving ClickUp a try using the link in the description below. And lastly, I'd like to thank ClickUp for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Hello again.
Yes.
Alexa, turn on Office. So I just got home, got changed, and I actually laid down for a little bit, but now I'm gonna knock out a couple more tasks from home office before I call it a night. Okay, so I'm finally done working, but I just wanted to quickly touch on the topic of work-life balance and burnout. I think the answer is rarely to work more. That is the answer sometimes, it's necessary sometimes. Generally, it's more about how you manage your time and just boosting your productivity and your efficiency. Something that maybe people don't talk about much is managing expectations. I think oftentimes poor work-life balance is self-imposed. So either like you're trying to achieve a lot and you're kind of forcing yourself to work a lot to achieve it, or you're like not managing expectations. So what I mean is there's always like a minimum set of requirements required to ship the product. And then there's the nice to have. So your job is to figure out what the minimum set of requirements are, break those down into tasks, figure out how long each of those tasks will take you reasonably. And then beyond the minimum set of requirements, if you can hit those stretch goals, then you can also claim like additional impact and maybe get a better rating. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. Like you have better work-life balance, and if you achieve more, then you get recognized for it. I think this is a muscle that needs to be built over time. It's definitely not something that I was good at when I first started working. So when it comes to burnout and staying productive, I think it's important to just like do things that make you feel good. I think it's important to focus on your physical and mental health. For me personally, physical activity is really important. So I try to do whatever I can. I work out about 3 times a week. I go on hikes sometimes. And also I was recently sent the A1 Pro from Walking Pad, which you might have seen something similar before, but it's basically just a treadmill for walking. Most people use it like while they work, they put it under their desk, but I usually use it for watching TV because it's harder for me to focus personally while I'm working on the walking pad, but I find it to be very helpful for days when I'm too lazy to go to the gym, but I still want to get some exercise in while watching TV. So there's the, I guess, physical part. But aside from that, I think mental health is really important. So vacation's important. I recently went on a LA trip. I made a vlog about it actually, and it turned out pretty good, I think. Maybe check it out if you're interested in that. Yeah, taking time off is important, and then just hanging out with friends. For me, I like to play board games a lot, so I try to schedule a night here and there to play board games with friends. It's a good way to relax, but also I find that it's a very mentally stimulating way to socialize. I also got some figures recently. I ordered these on eBay. They're from Kaiju number 8. It's a pretty popular recently released anime. This is what they would have in like the Japanese gacha machines, but I just ordered the set off of eBay because, well, I'm not there. Sometimes it's actually cheaper to just order the whole set because, the gacha machines are pretty random. I also actually worked on revamping my personal website, and I did it with the help of Claude AI. It was pretty fast. I was basically able to swap out the frameworks, the UI component frameworks I was using, and also restyle the whole thing in like a couple hours probably. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, to summarize, get better at managing expectations and do things that you enjoy. Be happy. So I believe happiness